Hey, what's going on YouTube? We're on to review number 183, and today we're on to top players tennis. Now, out of all the big sports in the world, tennis is probably the least entertaining or enjoyable for myself. So from hearing that, you'd probably assume it would be the same for gaming. Especially if you take a look at the cover of this game, my interest probably wouldn't be there. But you'd be wrong. Most tennis games are actually usually pretty fun for me, and top players tennis is kind of in the middle. Not the best, but not the worst thing I've played either. Once you boot up the game, the music that greets you is pretty good, and based off of that, you might assume that the game is going to be a great time as well. But even in just the 5 minutes I played this game for this review, I was pretty quick to notice a couple things I had issues with while playing. First off, the graphics feel really off, and that's not so much an issue that the game looks bad, it's more so the animations don't look right. I'm sure you'll get used to it from playing the game more and more. I found myself having a lot of trouble dealing with where the ball is in relation to my character. The game suffers a little bit from being slippery, however, so it almost feels like you're playing tennis on ice. But even with these issues, I felt that I was having a decent time playing the game. The AI didn't feel like it was impossible to beat, even if the gameplay here might suggest otherwise. And the game seems like it's probably going to be fairly long if I do all the matches. So luckily it has a password system, so you don't really need to do the entire game in one sitting. But let's flip over the game box and see exactly what the game has to say about itself. Play the game of your dreams with Top Players Tennis, the only game where you become Ivan Lendl or Chris Evert. But first, you got 4 major tournaments to play: the Australian Open, the French Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. Play singles against a friend or the computer. Double up with Lendl or Everett to beat the computer, or play with a friend against the computer. There's excitement, action, and sweat as you play the game, set, match, and win. Top Players Tennis gives you total command of the ball, hitting a passing shot cross court or down the line. Play deep from the baseline, serve and volley, or take the game with an overhead smash. You set the speed of the serve and the spin on the ball, giving it topspin, slice, drop shot, or side spin, just like the pros. When you're ready, hit a miracle shot where the ball can zigzag or soar right up into the air. While you play, Everett and Lendl are by your side with advice at the touch of a button. So put yourself on the court with a pro. With Top Players Tennis, the only thing between you and the Grand Slam is you. So I enjoy this description of this game, and if I think about playing this game when I was a kid, I probably would have enjoyed it quite a bit. And playing it now, it doesn't seem too bad either. Overall, I'm giving this game a 7.5 out of 10. And I'm putting this one in the further review pile, because I do want to explore the 2-player and 4-player options this game has to offer, and see how fun it is with some friends. But anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching this review, and I will see you all later. Bye.